I'm beginning to wonder who I am these days, what it means to be me, what it means to wear the skin I used to be so accustomed to. I'm beginning to wonder what happened to the warm ray of summer light that I used to fall under. The me that I was before everything happened, before that first winter began and never really left us. I tend to have this internal panic in the most random of places. Sometimes it happens when I'm walking down a busy street and I forget how my arms should sway. Sometimes it happens when I look in the mirror and barely recognize the weary-eyed face looking back at me. Often it happens when I'm at work, serving coffee to the elderly man who likes to sit by the window. He seems like he's aged a whole lifetime since I last saw him. I wonder if he thinks the same for me. The world rushes past quietly from this side of the window. It's as if it's some old movie and we're the cinema. It does look a bit like a movie scene. Rain battering down on the pavement, lovers under umbrellas, someone running for their bus. The man sits and watches the scene unfold for a little while, but he doesn't stay here for long. I watch him get up and walk out into the stormy day like an old crumbling ship sailing out to sea after resting at pier. I feel as if I'm a crumbling ship myself sometimes, and I think I might be the one that sinks. Does anyone else feel like this? Does anyone else feel like they might just be a breaking point? Or is it only me? Surely it's not only me. Surely there's millions of other people sitting in their rooms feeling like this and wondering about all the other people sitting in their rooms feeling the exact same thing. But we can't see each other. We can't find each other. We don't even know each other exists. And that can be the loneliest thing sometimes. Being universes away from our doppelganger souls, or even being 2 doors down and not knowing it. All I know is that I'm desperately trying to keep up with this normality that finally feels like it might be here to stay. But everything seems so different to how it was before. It's like every car horn is louder, every lamppost is brighter, and each step taken feels like a mile. Even walking out of the front door sometimes feels like entering a whole new dimension. I could stay on this side of the window forever, always looking out and never moving forward. But I can't help but long to live. I wish I could bounce back like nothing happened, but so much has happened, and I've changed. I have lived through a whole lifetime, and now it's like I'm stuck in a room with all the different people I could become, but the one person I want to be hasn't turned up yet. My old friend who got lost along the way and hasn't quite gotten the memo that it's okay to come back now. Maybe they never will. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it's time to let them go and let this entirely new person in. I'm pretty good at adjusting to change, seeing as the last few years have been nothing but constant change, and I've just gone with it. For so long now, no questions asked. And now there's not much of me left to give. I'm not sure I'm ready to settle with that, because I've lost sight of where I'm going. I've lost sight of a lot of things. The rain batters on the window and the movie keeps on playing. This time there's new faces under umbrellas. One even peers into the window for a moment before hurrying away back down the street. Anything could happen out there. At least in here, it's predictable. At least here I can rest. But the longer I rest in this hidden little place, the more I wonder about that world out there, beyond. When the madness passes over, I hope that we'll be able to breathe again, and that the flowers will finally bloom, and that the birds will start singing. Because I long to begin again, each day, every day. And I know that the world can be scary and chaotic, but it's there. It's right there, right in front of me, peering at me from the window, urging me to move forward, urging me to live. I am the crumbling ship. But I can also be the ray of summer light and the flowers that bloom in spring. I can be the rainfall and the calm that follows. I can be the birds that arise thereafter. I belong here. I belong here. And eventually, all that traffic will quieten down, and the steps taken into the outside will feel shorter. And the man might order 2 coffees instead of 1. And the movie scene will keep on playing. And soon enough, I'll be there too.